One of the main things I see over and over again when I work with men at Live to Thrive is this, that most men believe their relationship problems are happening in the present. However, the real driver is usually behind or usually buried in the subconscious patterns running quietly in the background. Think about this for a second. A man says he wants more connection, he wants respect, he wants intimacy, but when it starts like getting real, something really strange happens. The guy usually pulls away, right? He shuts down emotionally, or he even becomes overly agreeable to just avoid the conflict. And then he's left wondering, why does this keep happening to me? And here are some of the pain points I hear consistently. Every relationship I get into ends the same way. Or they say, I feel like I cannot even fully trust anyone anymore. Or when things get serious, I start looking for the exit sign. Sound right? And I either give you too much or I then emotionally disappear when I do that. So that's not random. That's a pattern that I found over time. And the pattern usually comes from early experiences like rejection, criticism, feeling like you weren't enough, or learning that your vulnerability wasn't safe. So your brain put this built-in protection system. And the problem then is that system, once protected you, is now self-sabotaging the connection you actually want. Here's the shift that I generally teach my clients. First, you want to identify the problem. Then you slow down and ask yourself, where have I seen this behavior show up from or before? It's kind of like a self-audit. And then secondly, you separate the past from the present. Not every person you meet is the person who hurt you in your past. Does that make sense? And then the third, you choose a different response. For example, connection doesn't grow from perfection. It grows from awareness and what I call intentional action. When a man becomes conscious of his patterns, he stops reacting on autopilot. And that's where the real, honest freedom starts. At that very moment, you then understand the script running in the background. And what happens is you get the power to rewrite it.